Чек-чек. Искренне приветствую, дорогие зрители моего канала. И сегодня мы продолжим прохождение игры Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Нас сегодня ждет бой. Ну, нам обещают осаду малой крепости на юге от Тросковицы. Вот. НДЖ, как оказалось, то ли бисексуал, то ли не определился еще. Непонятно вообще. Ну, короче, черному Бартошу он засадил. Или черный Бартошему. Ну, надеюсь, что не второе. Вот. Разработчики, короче, решили повеселиться на славу. Пам-пам, бара-ба-бара-ба-бара-ба-барам-бам-бам. Так, сейчас пойдем рубиться, короче, вот так вот. Я все еще тестирую, короче, этот настройки записи и трансляции. Не понимаю, куда девается FPS, то ли компьютер не вывозит, то ли этот OBS надо вообще переустановить. А это опять там все настраивают, это вот. Я сейчас попробую вот это вот, может будет лучше. Все, поехали. Можем отправиться на бой.
No more farting around now. I can't wait till we smash those whoresons' faces.
Какие доспехи у него получше есть ему дать? Свои, что ли? А ты в чем пойдешь? О, уже переобулся. Что я буду делать? Согласиться, чё.
Exactly. We won't be needing a trebuchet this time. A couple of ladders and a battering ram will do just fine. I'm almost worried the foot soldiers will get it done without us, and I won't even have time to swing my sword.
Пошутить.
I can't wait to repay them for their kindness. I can still feel the spot in my shoulder where that arrow hit me at the pond.
Never mind your arrow. What about the humiliation I suffered? The rope is too good for those knaves. I'd have them quartered if it were up to me.
I've quartered at least 3 times for what they did.
You're von Bergov to send for a truly skillful executioner. And when we've dealt with that band, Hanush is sure to acknowledge that I've made up for my mistake. Everything will be back to the way it was before. Audentes fortuna juvat!
Audentes fortuna juvat. Juvat, блад. Вот, все собрались. Нас 12 поедет. Отлично. О, даже этот там, Руды или Рудой, как его там. И дождь пошел. Замечательно. А я не доехал чуть-чуть, офигеть.
Don't worry, Lord Chamberlain. My head is clear. A real knight knows how to behave on the eve of a battle.
What about your faithful servant and protector here?
О, чё я только не делал ночь.
I'm glad to hear it. Sir Otto has charged me with keeping you safe. I hope you don't have anything against.
Прикроешь мои тылы.
I can't say what an honor it is for me. I suppose someone doesn't want me to mess up again, eh?
But Lord Capon, taking care of our guests is right and proper.
You, Sir Ulrich, should worry about not getting too many bloodstains on you today.
We all have our orders, and mine are to defeat that band of scoundrels in the Barkov. Why dally then when we have work to do? To battle, gentlemen. Open the gate. We're moving out.
Moving out. Па-ба-бам-пам-пам. Пам-пам. Па-ба-бам-пам-пам. Там-тарарам. А Индра, получается, пострелили в той крепости или где? Не, у него другие доспехи в тот раз были. А, этот, который сколол. Заковал, то есть заколол. На-на-на. Ну, эпично, эпично.
That outlaw and his band really fucked with us last time, eh?
I'm just hoping he won't fuck with us again now.
There aren't enough of them that can tackle this kind of course.
True enough.
And to think, I drank a toast with that fucker. Christ.
I hope you enjoyed your wine, Lord Capon, since old Nevac was chewing on dry straw in his own cellars.
Don't you worry, Chamberlain. I'll see to that sneaky fucker in person.
You two are pathetic. I get the impression you're afraid to go into these woods, even with an army around you.
Yeah, I think I can see now why your lord barely escaped with his life. Maybe his captain underestimated the foe as light-heartedly as you.
Weigh your words carefully, young man. You didn't fare any better yourselves.
Yeah, that's exactly why I'll be a lot more...
Опа, засада. Засада не будет.
What the? Oh God! Where? Hey! Straight! Hey! Give me your hand here!
Альт сказать, что сказать?
God's sake! Get up, Henry! Back off, bastard! No, it's really pissed me off. We have to get out of here!
Get out!
Quick! The path!
Держи голову крепче. Ой, выдохся. Куда рвем-то? Все, у кого не красный герб, пизды.
Done with you.
You made of it! Too slow! Nice hit! Bastard! You got him!
Погоди. Тут это пригодится. Где оно? Сильная бычья кровь. Это выносливость, да? На 40 минут повышает выносливость. И восстановление. Мне только одна. Заглатывай. Петушок же, примочка, не то. Сыч, трезяк, нет. Где мои эти? Я их что, вместе с кошельком продал? Блять, получается так. У меня ни одной артемизии не осталось. Настой... Блять, они походу вместе с кошельком продались. Же кошелек уберу. Бля, в натуре, прикинь, у меня ни одной нету почему-то. Да, все, что у меня было в кошельке, на ловкость там было вот это вот. Я, походу, вместе с кошельком продается. Я это не учел. Хорошо, я с пояса в тот раз доспехи снял. Ну, в смысле, оружие.
Chamberlain Ulrich! We have to help the fool! Do you hear, Henry? I need you here!
Capon! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him.
Henry, cover up!
Hurry, you fool!
Блять, а как помочь-то?
Fuck! My leg's caught!
This is all your fault.
Shut up! Help me! Quick!
Christ, man. I don't know why I'm bothering with you. A bit more.
Давайте я ее разрублю пополам.
Try to help me for fuck's sake.
Да погоди ты.
Where the hell have you got me?
Henry,
Упс, прости,
grab the
если
table
попал.
and let's get out of here. We have to get away. So help him.
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoresons! Bastards!
Now you're for it, you shit. Nice hit.
Holy shit. Let's get out of here.
На нахуй. Ебашь в спину. Непробиваемый, блядь. Уярь в спину, пока кручу.
Now I'll show you.
Nice strike. Too slow.
Да что ж ты,
Go fuck yourself. Slice him up. I'm just getting warmed up.
Да побей ты его в спину просто.
Nice hit. I'll beat you to a bloody pulp, fucker.
For dear old Mark.
Давай.
Do it.
Let's see what you can do. Nice hit.
Hey,
Keep on. Hands. Nice. Christ, I can go to him.
Все, он разбился нахер.
hey.
Блять, почему я не попал?
Blood's flowing.
Slice him up. You led him on nicely.
You live like a man, and now you die like one.
Nice hit.
Да не может быть. Вы чё?
Do it. Oh. Nice. Nice hit.
Still can't quite do that.
Да вы издеваетесь.
You asked for it.
Nice hit. Show your.
Значит, уже этого убил случайно. А, в нас стреляют, лол.
Got you. Had enough, donkey.
Шиши сломался.
I'm wounded.
Ай, не успел.
Why do I always get a stinking yokel to that? Take that, you wag!
Да он неубиваемый. Он напился всех зелий, что можно опиться.
Ha! Blood flowing!
Погоди, может меч? Нет, у меня не сломался меч.
I'm wounded.
Он просто не убивается почему.
Hey! Got you!
Что-то не так. Ой, блядь, псачек, лол.
You're hardly worth staining my hands for. Come on then! Surprise, eh? Dung grubber!
Чё, подстрелю. О, бро, он не убивается.
Just getting warmed
Это еще
up.
внезапная атака засчитал, двойной урон.
And thwack! A hit! Think you're a match?
Take that.
You asked for it!
Что за хуйня? А что у меня за квест висит? Спуститься к мельнице с птачиком. Птачик, погнали. А мельница где?
Hey, boy, where the hell is he? I have to go to him. Stop.
Take that, yokel! Ha! Blood flowing! You lived like a wreck, and now you die like one. Had enough, donkey? That's it home.
Нет, это что-то херня какая-то. За победу спуститься к мельнице, да, и перезагружу. Он что, сломался, он не убивается. Блять, куда ты лезешь, идиотина? Там виноват. Это эндержих! Это был второй эндержих, ты видел? Ай, что-то не сработало, хуйня. А, не успел. Ешь сталь. А где птачек-то? А так должно было быть?
Where the hell is he? I have to go to him.
Ну погоди-ка. А я могу спасти камергера? Мне интересно, если подстрелю этих. Сейчас самое время, чтобы бахнуть вот эту вот херню. Где она? Сильная. Сильная. Где она? Бычья кровь. Сильная снадобье бычья кровь.
Hey! Put your hands down! Don't help me with this bastard! Nice him up! Go fuck yourself! We'll kick your ass!
Да он на эндержик в натуре похож.
Don't spare him! Having a chance! Nice him up! I'll be done with you in a flash. Send my greetings to the dead. He's dead! Yes!
I need you here!
Keep on! Hands! Christ, I have to go to him!
Hurry, you fool!
Ой, как ты закосил-то, а?
I don't know why I'm bothering with you. A bit more. Come on. Try to help me for fuck's sake.
My God!
Henry, grab the Chamberlain and let's get out of here. We have to get away. So help him.
I'm here. I'll help you.
Fucking scum! Whoreson! Bastards! Curs!
А, нет.
Fuck me. Ulrich's dead.
Его просто подстреливает невидимый снайпер. Это так задумано. По сюжету. Ну, неубиваемый этот пропал. А, вот он. Я тебя запомнил. Теперь с одного удара убился.
We have to find a different way. But fast. The wolves are behind us. Christ. There must be a way through somewhere. Make it up. Come on, find a way out of here. I'll slow them down.
Что ты сказал? Погоди, что? Спуститься к мельнице с птачиком. Обойти баррикаду. Ух ты, блядь.
No, you don't. Right, get on then. Wanker. Shit.
Что, разбежались? Дай ему всеку. Тачик, ты куда?
We have to get out of the gorge and down to the mill. Christ, it's the same everywhere. What a massacre!
Show yourself. Ha! Fuck! Sir! And here goes to hell!
He's done for!
Блин, иногда не попадай.
No mercy!
Watch out, Henry! There are shooters behind the wagons!
Watch out! I can't aim!
Ах ты, курва.
Fuck out, damn it! I'll chop you up, you shit! Yeah!
Quick! Down to the mill and across the stream!
Бам. Мы что, блин, все еще штурмуем крепость? Наша цель штурмовать крепость?
Go!
Жизнь не попаду, блин.
Keep on!
Stop messing about
Hands!
and help me!
Christ, I have to go to him! Hans! Hans! Look at me! Hans!
surely get a nice fat ransom for Lord Capon Touchstone.
You'll have to take him first.
My boy, courage is a thing of honor. But what you're proposing isn't courage. It's foolhardiness.
We're better to have honor than to sneak up and ambush people from hiding.
It works, though. War is a nasty business. And it is better to have your head on your neck and your foe on his knees than the other way around.
Now what is a coward turn to banditry? You should have been a knacker. You'd still have your head on your neck. And your own seat in the tavern.
Shut your stupid mouth! You have no idea who you're talking to.
Yeah, to a weasel! Who shoots from the bushes instead of a fair fight!
You think so, huh?
Why dirty your hands with him, Captain? One shot.
I'm actually starting to think this young knight deserves a fair chivalrous duel. If he's good enough, I'll let him live. So, my boy, let's see what you got. Fight or give up! I'm getting sick of waiting!
Достаточно хорошо было.
You're good.
Shishka, you all right?
Жишка.
Do you reckon you can trust an outlaw to keep his word of honor?
О, глаз ему выбил вообще. Да, неожиданно. Надеюсь, Бартош выжил.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to fruition. As the saying goes, man proposes,
О, Багута.
but
Поздно
God
приехал.
disposes. And then boots you right in the balls.
Там, оказывается, щит лежал все это время. Не, щита никакого не видел. Он, видимо, только в этом ролике есть.
All I wanted was a quiet life. Nothing more. Take it easy. Have a bit of fun now and again. And not piss anyone off too much. apart from the use its bailiff. But that's a different matter. But there's spiteful tongues everywhere. Well, you know how it is. And they complained about me to the man up above.
What? Him?
No! The bishop!
Ой.
And then they kicked me out, saying I was a disgrace to the parish.
What disgrace? A man has to enjoy himself from time to time. They couldn't just kick you out for nothing, though, could they?
Я добрый христианин. Я грешен.
Well, I might not be entirely blameless. I threw up during a sermon and beat up the bailiff.
Holy fucking shit! I mean, sorry, Father.
So actually, it suited me fine when Anush and Radzig's boys went missing, and I could hit the road to look for them. My nag Bibiana is happy to stretch her legs a bit finally, even though she's well past her prime. She's so unused to it. When I tied her up by the gate here, she nearly gave me a kick.
What boys are you looking for, if you don't mind me asking?
Первым делом мне не помешает выпить.
It's no big secret, but I can't talk about it without...
Sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
Without having a drink inside.
Ah, the ale's on the house, of course, Father.
Excellent. It's these two young fellas that recently set off for Trotsky with a letter and haven't come back. One's a blue-blooded fledgling and the other's a smart-ass smith. Does that ring a bell?
Ah, Sakra. Everyone who was at the Semine wedding knows them two. They caused such a ruckus that they was nabbed and locked up in Trotsky.
Well, I never. I'll go straight there then.
Well, Father, the thing is, a big force left the castle this morning, and they were ambushed in the ravine in the Barkov Mill. A terrible massacre. Folks say all hell broke loose there.
Folks do like talking about hell.
Seriously. I heard the Trotsky Chamberlain himself copped it, and his whole company with him. And most likely, your friends and all. I'm sorry.
What? Who's that? You said they were locked up. How could they be in the Chamberlain's company?
Annie and Kuba from the Barkov Mill saw it. They managed to get away when it all started, and I think they said they saw them two there and all. Ask them yourself if you want. They're in the barn round the back. Kuba took a hammering, but he's well enough to talk.
They could be mistaken though, couldn't they?
Well, if you want to be sure, you can go and see for yourself, Father. The ravine ain't far from here. From the inn, follow the road east till you get to a big crossroads. And at the chapel there, head down towards the forest. Oh, by all accounts, them bodies are still lying there. I hope to God it was over quickly for them.
Surely not all of them. Those two
Привет,
lads
чё,
are
появился
as tough as
чумой? Ты о чем?
in any case. I'll go and ask around, and God willing, I'll get.
Как бы война только началась, до чумы еще долго.
Hope dies last. I'm sorry I haven't better news for you. Safe travels, Father Godwin.
God bless you.
Как делишки?
Father's still alive.
That's not all.
Так, обычный длинный меч. Кинжал, койф. Панский пояс, ничего себе. О, все 4 пухи можно повесить. Панский кошель. 4 эликсира можно ставить. Об упадке нравов в Чехии. Ой, это я еще первую часть читал. А что у него по навыкам у Багута? Какое средневековье без чумы? Ну тут чел, короче, чем-то заболел и умер от того, что срался. Представляешь? Я его долго искал, потом нашел его за крепостью, откуда сливается все вот это вот дело из туалетов. Представляешь? До смерти засрался. Так вот. Что случилось?
God be with you. I need to ask you something.
Me? Like what?
What happened to you?
An awful disaster. Our mill was like suddenly in the middle of a battlefield. In the evening, some men burst in on us, herded us into the barn and wouldn't let anyone out. And then, in the morning, the ravine suddenly turned into hell itself.
Крыс такая, блин, прям по юбке пробежала.
Easy. You have nothing to fear now, lass. What did you hear from the barn?
Branches snapping, horses whinnying, yelling, and infernal crashes and bangs. We tried to flee, but Cooper was hit in the shoulder by an arrow.
We hid until it was all over. And then, by then, them bastards had other things to worry about. They took some captives.
Well, who were those cutthroats?
Some of them wore Lord Nebag's colours, but it wasn't his men. We know his men. They ride by the mill often enough and sometimes stop off for a chat.
So the ambush wasn't the end of it. What happened next?
Like Cooper says, them scoundrels brought some prisoners to the meadow beside the mill.
And that commander of theirs, he had them hanged, one after the other.
Hanged? All of them?
Aye, every last one of them.
I'm looking for two friends. The innkeeper told me they were involved in that skirmish. Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein and Henry, his page. Have you heard those names?
Lord have mercy. They were the ones that was taken captive.
Are you sure?
Aye. After what they got up to at the Semine wedding, half the domain knows them. They was hanged.
My God! Surely not. There must have been lots of people there. Maybe you made a mistake in the confusion.
I'm sorry.
How can you be so sure? How far away were you? What happened exactly?
I'm just saying what I saw. That's all.
I'm asking if you're sure. Would you swear to God? Well, speak!
Before Almighty God. Well,
Если диалог не читать, сценка похожа на BDSM
it was a little bit chaotic, that's true.
I'll leave you to get some rest. I must find my friends, however they ended up. Da Deus Fortunae.
И все малиновым сиропом намазались.
Oh, was that Latin? Are you a priest or what?
Aye, I'm a priest. Well, I used to be.
Merciful Mother of God. That's some good fortune at least. Could you bless Cooper, please? Maybe he'll get better if you put a word in for him with the Almighty.
Буду рад.
Of course. I'd be happy to. Benedictio Domini sit vobiscum. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini.
Amen.
Amen. Thank you, Father. Here, take this and pray for us, please.
All right. Of course I will. Farewell, my friends.
I hope we can go back to...
О, я уже при колечке. А где оно? Памятный перстень. Перстень, переданный мне беженцами с мельницы, благодарны за Божье благословение. Так вот, даже одеть нельзя. Или ему нельзя. Где моя кляча? Кляча? Ты голодная, что ли, сильно? О, подожди, у меня какие-то навыки там свои. Ну-ка, погоди, густая кровь. Врешь, не возьмешь. А, смотри, тут качать даже нельзя особо его. У меня даже нет этих непрокачанных навыков. Пьянство, зато смотри, как раскачано. А что за значок там висит? А, вот. Вот это что это? Или какой там был? Вот этот. Духовное руководство. Ты в отличном настроении, твой ум ясен, а язык остер. Потому твои красноречие и ученость блещут как никогда. Забияки из карчмы. Выпивка придает тебе сил, твой навык боя без оружия улучшается. Ты навеселее, удачи с тебя. Так, понятно, короче, у меня все алкашнические навыки прокачаны. Сходить на место засады на Небаковской мельнице. А что это у него быстрое путешествие недоступно? О, блин. Ну ладно. О, у него кляч призвее, чем у Эндержиха. Quickly now. Сколько ты меня еще учить-то этому будешь? Я же не понимаю, я же знаю. Я просто держу дабл, и потому что мне так привычней. Да блять. Quick.
Come on, let's go. Go!
Yeah.
I'm supposed to take a left.
Да. Пол игры прошел, они все пытаются научить этому. Через лес поеду. А, не получится, тут же дорога. Хуа! Блять! Ладно, и так хватит. А, не дают разгоняться, да? Все чего собрали, смотри. Ну как все. Почти все. Завис, бедолаг. О, яичко. Ты не можешь поменять наряд Багуты, да? Нафиг тогда мне это надо? Я думал, к бою приодеться. Даже перчатки не могу одеть. Я могу выпить вино, ладно. Здесь вино пить можно, Багути? Ой, это же это... Берговские. Нет, не берговские. А он умеет, интересно, финтить? Да. Эй, ты куда? Стой! Христом Богом прошу, стой, тебе же лучше будет. Тормози, говорю. Какой непонятливый. Давай все, что у тебя есть ценного. Медовуха. Отлично. Странно, зачем ему ключи? Нахер, ты видел? Я сваливаю. Отец. Причем, что я играю за священника еще. Чего у него так лошадка резво скачет? Скорость 54, нифига себе у него кляча. Я назвал. Тут даже если индежиху покупать самую дорогую лошадь быструю, она столько не выдает оборот.
God Almighty, bless their souls. And they blocked their way forward as well. They were trapped. The man who planned this thinks like a true warrior. In any case, the innkeeper wasn't exaggerating. It looks like a Turkish raiding party swept through here.
Плюсы и минусы быть ученым в средневековье. Плюсы ты ученый, минусы на костре печеный. Ой.
Stop! What are you... Hey, I told you quite clearly to stay in the forest. You're welcome to anything you find up top, but stay away from here.
God be with you, lad. I'm not one of those corpse looters.
Listen, one more step and it'll be your last, old man.
Calm down. I don't want any trouble. I'm looking for someone.
Oh? And who do you serve?
The Lord God, my son. And wine, every now and again. Or ale. I'm not fussy.
What are you saying?
Денис
You're
привередливый.
a priest? You don't look like no priest.
I hear that a lot. But it's God's truth.
So who are you looking for, father?
I'm looking for my friends. And I want to make sure they aren't among the dead. Can you take me to your commander?
All right, follow me. Eric can decide what to do with you.
Move it, idlers. Bury them properly so the wild animals don't get to them.
Eric!
What are you doing here? You're supposed to be on guard at the mill. I made it quite clear. I want that fucking rabble kept out of here. Who's this? Your pa?
No, sir. He says he's a priest, and he's looking for someone. So I thought...
Quiet! You, speak! Who are you? And who are you looking for?
Godwin. I'm a priest and I'm looking for my friends. Or their bodies.
And what exactly do you want from me?
Как тебя зовут?
Now that I've introduced myself, I'm keen to know who you might be.
You may have introduced yourself, but I don't know why I should believe you. Whoever heard of a priest with a sword under his belt?
I get your point. De omnibus est dubitandum. Let's just say I'm whatever I need to be at the moment. A priest, a warrior, a tireless lover. After all, the Lord helps those who help themselves, eh?
Well, you know how to preach. Maybe you really are a priest.
I'd like to ask what happened here.
What do you think? A battle is what happened.
Ну,
And the best side won.
не повезло, чё.
Now I've got to clear up this mess.
Sorry, this might sound stupid, but I've just arrived and I've no idea what's going on here. Who did you defeat?
The cream of the local fiefdom. That bastard von Burgo threw everything he had at us, but it wasn't enough.
It looks like you crushed them badly. Did you leave any survivors?
I don't think so. So if your pals were against us, you'll find them in that pit there.
I hope not. I don't think you'd throw a nobleman into any old hole.
Nobleman?
Aye, a nobleman. I'm looking for the Lord of Perkstein in this page.
The Lord of Perkstein?
Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein, and Henry of Skalitz.
The captain took some prisoners with him, but I've no idea if it's them.
You'd better hope it is.
Right then. My name's Eric, and I'm in command here.
Excellent, Eric. I'd like to see the prisoners. Will you take me to your captain?
We'll see. Have you brought a ransom?
I still don't know if they're dead or alive. So first, I want to see them.
You fuckers! You won't get away with this! No way!
What the fuck are you ranting about?
We made a deal! You leave us alone, and we'll leave you! And you shit on it, you fucking orsons!
What's he on about?
Well, Up there in the ravine, I bumped into a few scoundrels who were looting the dead.
And?
I put a stop to it.
You killed my brother! You'll pay for that! You'll all die, you bastards! A nice priest you are, God's truth. Oh well, they were starting to fucking annoy me anyway. So here's another job for you, old man. You're gonna help me sort out the mess you caused us. And if we survive, I'll take you to the captain. He'll be interested to meet you.
If we survive.
Come on then, you assholes!
Упс.
Prepare to fight!
Натворил делов.
Leave him alone, you bastard! You got him!
Так, блять, они все на одно лицо, кого бить-то?
Thanks to God and the Blessed Virgin. Fuck, that was something. They got what they had coming, the fucking thieves.
I'd say it's God's punishment. Requiem aeternam dona eis, Domini.
You really know how to wield a sword. Tell me, where did you learn to fight like that? And leave God out of it this time?
In the Battle of Kosovo. I did a bit of traveling when I was young, and lopped up a few Turkish heads along the way.
And you settled down in your old age?
Till recently I was the parish priest in Užice, near Sasau.
Sasau?
Looks to me like you're going to need a bigger hole for the bodies.
We're not gonna dig graves for those fuckers.
Leave them to rot without a Christian burial. Nobody deserves that. Not even enemies. And besides, those corpses could attract wolves from the forest.
Sod the wolves. Let them fill their bellies.
Anyway, what about our agreement?
Still on? I'll take you to the castle, so you can talk to the captain. He always appreciates a good warrior.
What castle?
Nabokov. Although, castle might be a strong word for it. So tell me, Godwin. Why are you looking for those two anyway?
Понимаю, друзья.
They're my friends. I hadn't heard from them for a long time, so I set out to find them.
Surely a priest can't leave his parish just like that, can he?
Mother Church isn't happy with me. I sinned.
Does it have anything to do? Look, that's Nabokov up on the left. It's got a commanding view of the whole valley. Now tell me, do you ride as well as you wield a sword? Let's see. I'll race you there. Yeah!
Пам-барам-па-пам-парам. Да, богатырскую клячу никто не обгонит.
Well now, you're a fine horseman as well.
Bibiana might look like any old nag, but there's more to her than meets the eye.
Bit like you. In any case, welcome to Nabokov. We'll leave the horses here. Not to worry, our boys will take good care of them.
A very nice fortress. How did you manage to take it?
In a moment, you can ask the captain yourself.
I can't wait. Wait here for me, Bibiana. I'll be back soon. And maybe I'll have the two little blighters with me.
Да это чертова Феррари в мире коней. Но вдвое быстрее скачет моего коня, который основной персонаж.
Just now he's interrogating some captives.
Call him. I believe they're still alive. You're in luck.
I hope so.
What is it, Eric? I'm busy.
This here is Father Goodwin. For a priest, he's handier with a sword than most of your men. He helped us against some bandits. And he's looking for Sir Hans Capon of Perkstein.
Well, well. This is quite a turn-up. I've just had a very interesting chat with this Capon. And your Ishtvan. Now I think I want to have a chat with you. Go and wait for me in the tower.
Ты в этой крепости хозяин?
God be with you, Captain. I expect you're the master of this fortress.
You surmise correctly. Who are you? And to what do I owe the honor of your visit?
As your man-at-arms Eric said, I'm Father Godwin. I'm in the service of Sir Hanush of Lipa, and I'm looking for his nephew.
Hanush of Lipa, eh? Interesting. Did I hear correctly that you're a priest? You don't look the part.
And you don't look much like the lord of this fortress. I don't even know your name.
You don't need to know my name. I'm a knight, and that should be enough for you.
Conversing with a man without knowing his name is a little awkward. But so be it. Am I to understand, Sir Knight, that young Lord Capon is alive and well and is in your captivity here?
You understand correctly. And he's in better shape than I am. I don't have this bandaged eye for fashion. That page of his did this to me.
It doesn't pay to underestimate that one. He's one of the few who can hold his own with me, whether sword fighting or boozing.
Boozing? You're a proper priest, then.
Unfortunately, the bishop had other ideas.
I have a feeling that's just one chapter in your colored history. Am I right?
Верно.
Indeed. But this isn't the time or place for recounting adventures. You have my friends, and I want them back. So what do we do about that?
Straight to the point, eh? You're a man after my own heart. So what do you propose?
First of all, I'd like to see them, to make sure they're safe and sound as you claim.
They're both fine, for now. You have my word.
The word of an unknown knight? That's as much use to me as
the word of a dubious priest with a bloody sword in one hand and a wineskin in the other is to me.
Well, let me put it another way, Sir Knight. I don't know what happened here exactly, who you are, or what your quarrel with Otto von Bergau is. But I guarantee you that those two greenhorns won't interfere with your plans, and you've no reason to hold them.
I'll have you know, these two greenhorns came with Otto von Bergov's army to conquer this fortress. And they were the most dogged of all his men. And I have to admit, the best as well, as my eye can testify.
I've no idea how they got mixed up in everything. But they only came here to deliver a message. As you no doubt well know, Lord von Bergau is on the opposite side of the Lord of Lipa. So if that pair joined up with him, they must have had a damn good reason for it, believe me. But that's by the by. It's over and done with. Release them. I'll take them away and Sir Hanush will be in your debt.
Tell me, Father, what price does Sir Hanush put on his nephew?
How much do you have in mind?
You're not even able to name a figure. What kind of negotiator are you?
I'm not a negotiator. I have a task to fulfill, and that's what I intend to do. I was afraid at first that if anyone was going to hold them captive, it'd be von Bergau, and I'd have to party with him. Ah, well. Man proposes, and God disposes.
This whole story of yours sounds to me rather suspicious. How am I to know you're not von Bergov's spy? Maybe I should throw you in the same cell with that pair.
Excellent! At least I'd get to see them with my own eyes, and not have to put up with any more horse shit from a lying cyclops.
Enough! To hell with you! You've got no ransom, and you don't want a parley. So we're done here. Be glad I'll let you leave in one piece.
You won't get rid of me that easily. Rebellion! They're attacking!
I came here to get them, and that's what I'm gonna do.
Looks like you know how to use a blade.
Fighting Turks will teach you that.
Hungary?
Kosovo. If you help me, I'll let them go.
Это Бергово, ребята, там?
Up and at them! Kill them to the last man!
Умыться, что ли?
You won't get away with that, but I took him down! Didn't see that.
Блять, а как понять, кто свой, а кто нет?
You haven't a chance! I'll kill you for that!
Вау.
We'll kick your ass! What do you want?
Это что, убили только что этого типа? Ну, наверное, какой стоит персонаж не может умереть? Не убирай прицел! Как говорится, там, да, он не может умереть. Скрипты спасли жизнь бедолаги.
Likewise. But what the hell was that all about?
Looks like those friends of yours were right. Von Bergov's spies infiltrated us. Istvan Toff and that Eric of his.
Eric? Where is Eric?
Fuck! To the captives, quick, before it's too late.
Подожди, Истван? Немного раньше.
I hope Hanush has enough coin to pay the ransom for you. As for you, well, we'll see about you.
Вот, Истван. Спокойной ночи тебе тоже, Чапа. Все увидимся.
Where's my sword? Who is this madman? Surely you're not going to listen to some vagabond? What, but you think you should listen to Sigismund's bitch? Enough!
What's he talking about?
You clearly don't know your own men. Although this one is Sigismund's man. We've already had the honor.
They're making up shit to avoid the gallows.
So that's why you were so keen to avoid that battle.
We were defending the castle as you ordered.
Throw him in the cell with Nebak.
I'm sure you'll get on just fine together.
You're making a terrible mistake!
We'll see about that.
Shishka, you want it at the gate?
Shit, I'm not done with you yet.
Что-то он не любит Сигизмунда, я почему думал, они заодно. Тебе конец.
Now you're done for. You'll pay for everything you've done.
Why do you think so? The little misunderstanding with the captain will get sorted out soon enough, one way or another. What's interesting is that you cross my path again when I'm doing what I do best. Fate, I suppose. We have the same fairy godmothers. Whores.
You dog! You're in the mood for jokes? After what you did here in the fortress? Give me one good reason I shouldn't strangle you on the spot.
Strangling your rescuer would be a mistake, Sierramir. A big mistake. And most likely a mortal sin.
Rescuer? What are you on about?
Why do you think you're still alive? Thanks to me. I persuaded Zhishka not to get rid of you for good.
Don't listen to him. He's a liar and a traitor to this land.
And a loyal servant of King Sigismund and our Sir Otto von Burgau. Just like you, sir. Or am I mistaken?
Otto von Burgau?
Indeed. While these two support that drunken, good-for-nothing Wenceslas, like that bastard Zhishka.
Why did you help him then?
It was a direct order from Sir Otto.
What order?
Gain Zhishka's trust and stop his perfidious raiding once and for all. Unfortunately, getting away from here in time and warning Sir Otto about the trap was harder than I expected. And that's why I'm locked up here now. In any case, you wouldn't be alive without me. Believe me, sir.
Don't believe him. He's a common bandit. He did the same at my hometown. Attacked castles, murdered, and plundered.
I was given a direct order by my lord, who is yours too, and I'm carrying it out as best as I can.
Behind bars?
Like I said, if everything had gone to plan, it wouldn't be us in this dungeon, but Zhishka. But don't worry, sir. I haven't said my final word yet.
Well, I don't want to be too hasty, but all right, I'll take your word for it. For the moment. You'll regret it if you're lying to me.
No doubt.
I'm glad you've revealed your true nature here in front of everyone. Zhishka will be pleased to hear it.
Will the captain believe someone who attacked him with von Burgau's forces, or me? That remains to be seen.
I'm sure Sir Yaramir will confirm it.
Sir Yaramir isn't stupid enough to want to get rid of the only ally he has to hand. Isn't that right, Sir Yaramir?
We'll see.
Assuming there will be any discussion with the captain.
You're just trying to wriggle out of it.
You may be in for a surprise, Lord Capon.
Where's my sword?
Your sword? You're still bothered about that? It's only a piece of iron. I have to admit, your father did a good job on it, though. Beautiful work. His last.
You won't look so pleased with yourself when I'm gutting you with that sword.
I'm not sure you'll get the opportunity, to be honest. If either of us has a chance of getting out of here alive, it's certainly not you.
Don't try it on. You fled from Talmberg like a thrashed dog. And if it's true you're working for von Burgov, you haven't done too well. All your men are dead, and you're here in a cell.
For the time being, wait and see.
Ha! I get the feeling you touched a nerve there, Henry. This vermin doesn't have a backup plan.
I'll be free before you know it.
And how do you intend to get out of here?
Surprisingly, I have better prospects than you two. And waiting for a ransom is only the last resort.
Who would pay a ransom for you?
Don't tell anyone, but how about the man who sent me here? And he's close by. Unlike Lord Hanush is at the other end of the country.
Zhishka would have to be out of his mind to release you.
Really? People like Zhishka know coin is more important than revenge. You can't pay a band of mercenaries with nice feelings. Besides, seeing what happened, I don't think Zhishka is going to want to stay long. And I wouldn't expect him to wait around until a messenger brings a ransom from Ratai. One way or another, he won't have any need for you. Either of you. And that's when my time will come. Are you afraid?
I'm gonna get you.
No one's yet built the gallows I'll swing from, boy.
I don't think Henry's planning to hang you. He's more likely to rip your gut open. And I'll be glad to help him.
А, вот о чем они собирались поговорить.
When did you start recruiting Radzig's people, Eric?
What's the matter? Lost your tongue?
I think he was looking for this.
You swine!
You better hope your father pays a nice fat ransom.
Rot in hell!
Eric! You're just about to do some gutting.
А, это он тогда был?
There's always time for this.
No, we've got to flee now.
There'll be time when we meet again.
What the fuck was that?
Fuck it!
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Gentlemen!
It's Godwin!
You know, I thought I'd be carrying your bodies home. Can you even deliver a letter?
Снова он ушел.
I will get those fuckers.
They're riding to Trusky. You were right.
All you had to do was trust us.
Trust you? When you came at me with von Bergov's army? Sorry, but my eye doesn't see it that way.
Maybe we wouldn't have come at anyone with an army if they hadn't tried to kill us earlier. And weren't cozying up with that bastard Istvan.
There might be some truth in that. We got off on the wrong foot, all right. But it seems we have a lot to say to each other.
Too right. I have to admit I'm getting a bit lost in all this mess.
You're not the only one.
Well, let's start with you, Captain. You know all of us, but we don't know you from Adam.
I am Jan of Trotsnov, also known as Zhishka. These days in the service of Jan Sokol of Lamberg and Margrave Prokop of Luxembourg.
Prokop? Jobst of Luxembourg's brother? What a coincidence. We're here at Jobst's instigation.
Well, Sir Hans, the problem is Prokop is at this very moment in Sigismund's jail in Pressburg on account of Jobst's treachery, which doesn't exactly make us allies.
We know about his past, but it seems he's changed his mind and sided with King Wenceslas. After all, we came here to try to make Lord von Bergov and the League of Lords turn against Sigismund.
Jobst can be very convincing, and then all of a sudden his dagger's in your back. I've seen him twist and turn so many times that I don't believe a word he says. Be that as it may, what you said means we, here and now, really are on the same side.
Aye. But what I want to know is how it came about that instead of delivering a letter, those boys joined our enemy.
How? We had a common enemy, that's how. As soon as we arrived, we were attacked by Zhizka here and his men. They murdered our company, took our message, and on top of that, they had Istvan with them.
And Istvan was actually working for von Bergov all this time.
Where did you pick up that bastard, Zhizka?
When I came here, I was putting together a band and he turned up, along with Eric and a couple of others.
You recruited him? Just like that?
Lord Capon, when you do what I do, you don't get to choose from the best, but the worst. And he was good at our trade. So good, I didn't notice he was setting me up.
If you're in Sokol's service, as you said, what exactly is it you're doing for him?
Waging war, as you've no doubt noticed.
There's a fine line between waging war and marauding.
As a man of your experiences must know, war takes many forms. And since King Wenceslas and Prokop are imprisoned and the Czech noblemen are useless, we're doing the best we can alongside Sokol. We're making life difficult for the traitors who are in league with Sigismund. And Otto von Bergov is traitor-in-chief.
Зачем вы на нас напали?
Well, I understand you were out to harm von Bergov, but why did you attack us, for God's sake?
We saw you meet up with his garrison. It looked like a friendly encounter, so we figured you were with von Bergov.
You killed all my men. They were good lads.
And you killed my men. No, some of them were far from good.
War is a nasty business, Captain. What happened, happened. And it's a burden we all have to bear.
Tell that to Oates.
Yeah, war is a nasty business. Men kill each other, I get that. But your men wanted to rape innocent women. There at the pond.
Nobody raped anybody. I personally made sure of that.
Well,
that
is true. You killed one of your own.
Like I said, in my trade, you don't work with the best, but the worst. It's hard to keep them reined in sometimes, but I do my best, as you saw with your own eyes.
Do you know Catherine?
Who?
The girl from by the pond, for whose sake you killed your own man.
No.
You killed your own man to protect a woman you don't know.
Looks like it, doesn't it? Nobody has tried anything of the sort since, so they got the message.
Did you want to kill von Bergov?
Of course. And as you know, we almost succeeded. But just making his life hell was enough. Making sure he lost as much coin and manpower as possible so he couldn't help Sigismund. And we hit him where it hurt, believe me.
So you were doing the same as Toth was doing in Sasau, in Sigismund's service? Or maybe even von Bergov's?
I suppose so. I also understood from what he said that he'd been harassing the enemy a bit too, but he didn't say who that was. Now it's clear why.
Harassing a bit? No offense, but you're a dabbler compared to him. Istvan took Talmberg Castle. He assembled a huge force and almost seized control of the entire Sasau region. The whole region had to band together to put an end to his mischief.
And did you?
I should say so.
You see then, this whole region also banded together against me. And did they stop me? And who did you say the dabbler was?
Why do you think Istvan joined you when he's on Sigismund's side?
That's a good question. Either he just needed coin and joined the first band he came across, and when he found out who I was, he secretly did an about-face and planned to double-cross us. Or he was already Sigismund's spy when he joined us. Anything's possible.
Why did Istvan let you ambush von Bergov instead of telling him you were at Nebukov? If he's on his side?
Well, that's not so mysterious. It all happened so fast that he didn't have time to do anything. What's more, I kept everyone inside the fortress before the battle. For that precise reason. So no idiot would give us away. Although it's true he wanted to avoid that battle. He tried to talk me out of it. And now we know why. While we're on the subject of Istvan, I understand you have some history between you.
It's a pretty ugly story. As Lord Capon said, he went marauding in our Sasau region. He seized Talmberg Castle, imprisoned my father, and stole his sword. And his commander, Markvart, killed my mother and stepfather while they were raising our village.
That's a long list.
How did he manage to set that trap in the ravine so quickly? We only heard about the sortie the evening before.
I have my sources.
Come on! I think you can trust us after all that's happened, can't you?
I'll give you a piece of advice, Lord Capon. Don't trust anyone.
If there's one thing I can't figure out, it's how come you suddenly turned up here, Godwin?
Or would you rather I hadn't?
Certainly not. You came at just the right time. A positive godsend.
I have the feeling it wasn't God who sent you.
but my guardian Hanush, eh?
He dropped by to see me just as the bishop was kicking me out of my parish. He said you'd been gone suspiciously long, and I was wondering where I was going to live. So we made a deal that I'd go and check up on you.
That was a good idea, I must say.
I think so too. For a while, I was worried I'd have to take you home in sex.
How did Semine come to join you?
Von Berghoff is a bad master, and you're not the only ones who don't like what Sigismund's doing in Bohemia. It wasn't hard finding allies who hate him. The same with the miller, though he had lots of other incentives as well.
What are we gonna do now?
We can't stay here. God knows what plots those fuckers are hatching right now. We should get ready to leave. Von Berghoff may have lost lots of men, but he won't take this lying down. Word will get out about his humiliation, and the League of Lords will come to his aid.
Where will we go?
I don't know yet. What about that Jobst of yours? Should you send word to him?
He's still somewhere in Brandenburg.
So the best thing would be for all of us to go back to Ratai. Wouldn't you like to join us, Zizka?
That sounds like a plan.
You see? Oh, and would you like me to take another look at your eye? An open wound is the last thing you want on a journey.
Is medicine another of your skills? On top of sword fighting, boozing, and preaching?
Giving the last rites isn't the only thing I can do for a fallen man. War is a good teacher.
All right, then. You could look at the bandage for a start. The stench bothers me more than the pain.
Sorry about your eye.
You're lucky it was this one. It must be cursed. I almost lost it as a child already. And then you came along. Still, I have no one to blame for challenging you and taking off my helmet. I'll hand out orders and come and join you in the fort. Sir Hans can take you there.
Oh, fucking hell. Holy shit! Don't worry. I'm sure it doesn't look half as bad as it feels.
It started to fester. I'll have to clean that out.
Бля, ревизия раны. Мне такое делали.
Just get it over with.
Мне наживу, сука, без бейсбола. Ну, конечно, с глазом это не сравнится. У меня на ноге был.
Will you survive?
With God's help.
That's not what I asked.
The wound isn't deep. As long as it doesn't fester, it'll be all right.
So, he won't go blind?
He won't lose his eye. He just needs to get a good night's sleep.
We all do. We're leaving early in the morning before von Berghoff comes and kicks us out.
Can we help somehow?
Aye. Go to bed and no more fighting. And keep your hands off our Clara. Got it? But if you really want to be useful, you can help Bluster load the cart.
I think I know where we're most needed now. I'm going to need your help.
Leave me out of it. I'm still seeing stars from that bang to my head.
I'll be happy to help. What can I do?
We should say a few words for those who can no longer hear anything. And dig their graves. It's been a hellishly long day today. Thank God we managed to survive until evening at least. Now it's time to go to those who were not so lucky.
At least they now have eternal peace from everything. And they don't have to choose a lesser evil.
By the lesser evil.
Чё все умылись, а я спор в крови.
Whose eye you almost put out.
Я догоню. Блядь. Я хотел умыться. Я хоть в желудок что-нибудь закину. Копченая зайчатина. Давай, это протухнет скоро. Ян с тобой.
I'd like to hear what you think of him.
I think deep down he's a good fella. It's just, well, he tends to overdo the whole notion of the end justifying the means.
And that's bad.
It's never good to accept death as a permanent part of your life. If you don't watch out, you'll end up drowning in all that spilt blood. Well, maybe all these hardships will be for the best in the end. Everything has a reason. In the end, we're the lucky ones. We're still alive, unlike others, right?
Some of them might have fallen even by my hand.
I understand. Trust me, it's all the same to them now. The best thing you can do for their souls, and yours, to find peace, is to dig graves for them. But enough of that. We still have another burning question here. Why didn't von Berghoff come with you to the battle in person?
He was expecting an important visitor. I just heard it was someone from Prague.
That doesn't help us at all. Prague is full of politicians and traitors. While we're here, would you please take care of those poor wretches and lay them to rest? In the meantime, I'll pray for the salvation of their souls. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Benedictus qui venit in nomine Domini. Hosanna in excelsis. Lord, grant them eternal rest. Requiem aeternam dona eis Domini.
О, ни к чему это. Ему больше. Первый пошел. Блять. Ну не так же, ну. Подумал, больше поднять нельзя. После тяжелой работы. Меня уже пованивает. Ну и последнее. Здесь Богот не видел, что я у них в карманах шаю. Уже 5 похоронил за прохождение.
Et tibi videtur votum in Jerusalem, exaudi rationem meam, ad te omnis caro veniet.
Готово.
Do you think we did enough for those poor souls?
We did what was necessary.
That's good. Bloody tired.
Oh, come now, you're young. You can't be all that worn out. I have something that'll get your blood pumping.
Oh, Godwin, couldn't I... Can it wait?
No, wait. You'll see. It'll kick your arse.
I think I'll lie down and wait for it.
Come to the castle moat. I'll wait for you there.
А у замка есть ров? У крепости. Что-то я не... Оно просто на скале стоит. Какой ров? О, так-то лучше. Где-нибудь постирайка есть? Далековато, но есть рядом.
Come on! You're really gonna kick out of this.
What's going on?
This'll interest you. Our friend here will show you what his diabolical contraption can do.
It's called a pistol. You'll see something you've never seen before. With this contraption, as you call it, you can shoot down a knight in armor, horse and all.
I've already seen what it can do. A weapon like that killed the Chamberlain this morning.
Let's not worry about that now, all right? You have a unique chance to try it out. From the right end for a change.
С нужной стороны.
Is that gunpowder I smell here?
That's right. It's Schwarzpulver, or gunpowder. It may stink, but it's damn flammable.
О, это я видел, как взрывается.
Pretty explosive if you don't know how to use it, eh? How do you shoot with that?
It's not that hard, when you're careful.
It'd be better if you tell me everything in detail.
A pistol is not all that complicated. It has a metal barrel in the front, and you hold it in the back. First, you load the powder in the barrel, then the ball, and you plug it up with a piece of cloth or parchment. Sheep's wool is also good, because it doesn't get wet, but then it's hard to clean the weapon after. As soon as it's loaded, you put the stock under your shoulder, and you light it with a wick. Just watch out for the recoil. You have to use a wide stance, otherwise it'll knock you on your ass.
Oh, that doesn't sound bad, does it, Henry?
We'll see about that.
Ручница. Это страшное современное оружие. Медленную скорость перезарядки и неточный прицел с лихвой компенсирует огромная защитная мощь и тот страх, который она вызывает у врагов. Чтобы стрелять, нужно снарядить ячейки боеприпасов. Ничего себе. Держите зарядить, вы держите прицеливаться. Поджечь. А Гута, ты из таких стрелял?
Me? Never. But at the Battle of Kosovo, I witnessed what damage bronze bells filled with black powder can do.
I've heard of those. Those must have been bombards. A terrible weapon of the Turkish Sultan.
Good. Let's try shooting.
Careful now. I don't want to have to go looking for all your pieces.
Well, you look like you're all in one piece, so you'll surely be the best teacher.
That's true. So far, I've only had to have 2 fingers stitched back. But don't worry. I'm sure beginner's luck will protect you.
Maybe a prayer would help more.
Good idea. O merciful God, be kind and protect us so we don't blow our arses off. Amen.
So let's get to it.
Так, зарядить. Целиться-то как? Блять. Я не попал вообще, да? Опять не попал. Вообще ниже надо брать, да?
Really is a diabolical contraption. Holy balls! What a racket! And that stench! Ah!
It's got quite a kick, huh?
What a load of bollocks!
Hitting something with that would take a miracle.
It's a miracle we still have both our arms.
Aye. I once saw it rip a bloke's face off, along with half his body.
Such an accurate shot. From how many paces?
None.
Он сам стрелял.
Sweet mother of Jesus.
У этого оружия нет будущего, ты не прав. Чертовски опасное оружие.
Diabolically dangerous weapon.
I told you so. This is the weapon of the future.
I'd like to see that.
No problem. I have one handgun here, and it's no good to Prakan anymore. Do you want it?
It's definitely not for me. Let the youngster here take it.
What? Seriously?
Of course. Here you go. But I don't have much gunpowder left. So you'll have to find some yourself.
And if you have all the saints on your side, it might not kill you straight off.
Thank you very much. I'll see what I can do with it.
All right then. Thanks for the demonstration, Master. We have a long journey ahead of us tomorrow. I'm gonna hit the hay. You do what you want, but keep out of trouble. Got it?
Погрузить припасы на телегу. Как еще припасы? Ё-моё.
Hey you! Why are you gawking at me like a deaf cunt? I should have shot you right off. And don't pretend you can't hear me.
There's no reason to argue. We're both on the same side.
On the same side? Are you yanking my pistol? Your lot killed many of our good men this morning. I feel like punching your teeth in.
Just try it. But you'll be the one getting his arse kicked.
Ta! Quit your babbling and let's see what you can do! Here! Oh! Oh, God!
Stop fighting!
Oh, nein! Verdammt!
Cut the stocks with him!
Oh, nein!
Why did you do that?
Dimka!
Вау! Ты чё?
Why do you do it?
I surrender.
Fortune is on my side. At least it stopped the bleeding. Leave me alone.
А чё за оружие схватился? Чтоб с утра не грузить. Погружу сейчас. И съем что-нибудь. Я только у меня есть вяленый окунь. И не один. Медовуха. Что-то мне, походу, уже даже бадья запах не сбивает, да? Ну, не нормально. Можно еще это слабого льва бахнуть. Нормально.
have anything else to do?
Так, надо отремонтироваться. Я ж почти ничего не сломался. Сапоги так вообще как новые. О, бык. Это его брат, кузнеца того.
What do you want from me? We didn't herd sheep together, so bugger off.
What the hell's the matter with you?
If you don't stop staring at me, I'll kick your ass, you fucker. For my brother, too.
Wait, what happened to Steer? Don't tell me he died in that ravine too.
Bloody hell. Did you know him?
The last time I was here, he spoke fondly of you. He was a blacksmith, like me.
Aye. He knew his way around a smithy. Unlike me. Wait, you're a blacksmith?
Aye. My father was a blacksmith.
Ours only drank, and then he drowned. But look,
Губит людей не пиво, губит людей вода.
now too. I reckon you could give me a hand with something. What do you say?
What's the matter, Bull?
Apart from having a barrel full of scrap here that's supposed to be repaired by tomorrow, there's absolutely fuck all going on.
As a blacksmith myself, I don't envy you at all.
Well, you came at just the right time then. I could use a hand here. There's a pile of iron in that barrel over there that needs fixing up before we leave.
All right, I'll see what I can do.
You'll really help me? Great! The lads would be bloody delighted if you fixed up their weapons.
Помочь быку. А я сильно устал? Да, не очень. Где там эти железяки? Боевой меч. Обычный длинный меч. Помочь быку. Начать ковку. Но это новое дело. Типа починить деревьям? Блин, а у меня один остался.
What would you like?
Show me your wear.
Что у тебя есть? Набор броника. Давай один. Набор кузнеца давай. 2. Есть что продать? Солдатский болт. Видимо, в меня влетел в бою.
I'd like to discuss the...
Well...
Давай за 72.
Do we have a deal?
More.
75.
You'll convince. Thank you. And a good...
Набор кузнеца. Чик-чик.
to you, friend. What would you like?
Я пчел
I
оружие.
repaired those broken weapons.
Bloody hell. That would have taken me a week. Actually, I reckon I couldn't even do it in a year. Oh, my hands just ain't no good for it. All they're good for is bashing people's skulls in. What about you? Do you like fighting?
Me too. I grew up in a smithy, but I prefer fighting myself. Here you go, Bull.
Bloody hell. Thanks, mate. If you ever need anything, just let me know. And this is for you. I hope it comes in handy.
Обычная стрела, выстрел дробью. О, круто. А наверху.
It was a hard bloody day today, eh?
I swear, I don't know how many more times we're gonna have to change sides before luck smiles on us.
Look on the bright side. We survived. And that's the main thing, right? I hear we're going back to Ratai tomorrow.
Great. I'll be glad to see the back of Trotsky and fucking von Berghoff once and for all. Though I'd rest easier if he was dead. I was humiliated, ambushed, wounded, and nearly hanged, all because of him. Just because I was trying to do the responsible thing.
Are you afraid of what Hanush will say when we get back? Seeing how our expedition didn't go exactly gloriously.
Even Hanush will have to admit our mission couldn't have succeeded under the circumstances. Either way, I'll never forget this little trip of ours.
Same here. Al dentes fortuna jivat.
Ha ha ha! Exactly. Well, now it's all over. So, what do you say to rolling a few dice together?
If you have anything to bet with, my lord.
Don't worry about me. What about you? Aren't you completely skinned?
Thanks for your concern, but I still have a few groschen.
Maybe not for long. Enough talk. Let's let the wings of our fortuna...
У нее можно было денег взять, чтобы сыграть.
I hope Lady Luck will be on my side.
Ты бы хоть умылся, что ли? Я не знаю. О, ты видел такой бросок мастерский когда-нибудь?
Have you lost your mind? You're going to lose everything. Well, you're not afraid of anything.
Я не могу, я в ударе просто. Ладно, не хватит.
Mother of God's holy britches. How come I always lose so disgracefully?
Because I cheat disgracefully? No. Because you play so deplorably?
Oh, right, that's it. All the blame is on my head again. Come one, come all. Lord Capon of Perkstein is on trial again. It's been quite a while since I was last on the gallows.
And you drew quite a crowd last time, eh?
Oh, my God. Oh, what a disgrace that was.
Well, it's one way of catching attention, though.
I'd rather catch the attention of a local wench. Aye. Wine, women, and song. All our problems began the day I abandoned that simple philosophy of life.
Oh, so no more talk of politics, responsibility, and the calling of the nobility?
Indeed. But I might just have learned something after all.
And can I hear this great revelation of yours?
I have arrived at the conclusion that a bad day is just a bad day. And it doesn't mean your whole life is fucked up. And also, things always look better in the morning. The sooner I lie down, the better chance there is of nothing else fucking up today. So, I shall bid you good night, my friend.
Not a chance, you idiots!
Who are you calling an idiot? Only an idiot would waste bandages on those highborn fuckers.
Enough! What's going on here?
And what's it to you, eh?
I've been told not to treat those wounded prisoners in the cellar.
Keep your nose out of this, mate.
Who are you talking about?
They brought in 2 noblemen who survived the massacre. They call one of them Littlehead.
Herman Littlehead?
Aye, that's him. He took a good thrashing, and these 2 won't let me treat him.
Shut your trap, and don't stick your nose where it doesn't belong.
I'm afraid I have bad news. Those prisoners need treatment.
Of course. Sir Michael was right. Exactly. He said you Trotsky folks are nothing but trouble.
First of all, I'm not from Trotsky. And second... These 2 are noblemen. And if they survive, I reckon you'll get a fine ransom for them. But maybe they'll survive anyway. It's up to you.
One of them is bleeding. If he doesn't get some help, he'll soon be with the Lord.
Bloody hell. What do you think, Pasco?
Fine. Let Clara take care of them then. But don't waste your precious time with them, all right? Our men have priority. Let's go, Jakey. We've got more important things to do.
Бартош, ты живой!
You don't know how glad I am to see you.
Sam! Is that you, lad? Well, you're in better shape than the two of us here.
Thank God you're alive.
Don't jinx it. They could still finish us off.
So, is there anything I can do for you?
There is. You can tell us why they let you go and why we're still sitting under lock and key.
Father Godwin, an emissary from Lord Hanish of Lipa, came here and paid the ransom for us.
So you got a break. People like you usually end up hanging from trees.
It's the first time I've heard of a lord paying ransom for a commoner, too.
Well, this commoner is lucky to be his father's son.
Aha! So you're a lord's bastard. At least this time it's an advantage, eh?
Aye. It seems fortune favours the bold.
I don't know. Fortune surely showed us her backside today, and I dare say she even wiped her arse with us.
I see you're injured, but don't worry. I've arranged for Clara to treat you.
Clara? Is that some local girl?
Aye. She knows all about healing and herbs. She'll try to make you feel better soon.
Thanks for not leaving us high and dry.
Aye. Thanks for putting in a good word for us.
Hang in there. You're not in any danger anymore.
Повезло, повезло. Ладно, визжи. Ты закончила? И так чисто ради практики. А тут кто-нибудь сидит? Нет. Стоит за грабежом. Не знаю, мне сталь нужна. Все, они просто ушли. Оставили дверь так. Туда выход рукой подать.
Where can I sleep in the castle?
I reckon there's no room in the tower or the smithy, but I'm sure there's a place for you in the lower castle. You'll find a free bed in the cabin right past the gate. Farewell.
Нет у вас нижний замок. Повар. Спит, что ли? Прочухал, смотри. Лучше не стоит так рисковать.
Thanks for sticking up for those prisoners. Those poor souls are in rough shape.
They shouldn't have yelled at you. They're brutes.
So you were more worried about me than the prisoners, were you?
What of it? You're the only woman here, and the only healer. It could show a little gratitude. At least I, for one, would be really glad if you helped those two poor fellas.
Thanks for saying so. I'll see what I can do. That older one is at death's door.
You're incredible, you know. The fellas at the fortress surely have no idea what a treasure they have in you.
A treasure smeared with blood that smells of bile, and even worse things.
Ah, they should bow to you. How many of them have you saved from hell?
How would I know? I'm no priest, just an ordinary girl who knows a bit about herbs and can use a needle and thread.
And you're a lot prettier than any priest.
Flattery will get you nowhere. Sorry, but I have too much work to do. We can talk later.
Второй раз может.
Is there anything I can do to help?
Like what? Can you even do anything other than wave that stupid piece of steel around?
I'm sorry, Clara. I'm just trying to make myself useful.
There are a lot of injured here that probably won't survive the night without help. I hope you can do something for them.
I know a bit about potions, and I've seen my fair share of serious injuries.
In that case, thank God you're here. I'll go and prepare some more medicine and make a round visiting the injured. In the meantime, you go to the lower castle. There are more men there who need to be treated.
What are their names?
Mark, Sverk, and that poor Godsleek. You'll find medicine and bandages in the chest in my cabin. And if you have any questions, I'd be happy to help you.
Listen, I need some quick advice.
What would you like to know?
Что посоветуешь против лихорадки?
What should I do about a fever and headache?
Look over the man thoroughly. The fever could be caused by gangrene in a wound. That needs to be cleaned and cauterized. He should also drink a lot of water. Chamomile is good too. And a marigold decoction should help for the fever.
А при тошноте что
What
посоветуешь?
should I do with a vomiting patient?
If the patient is dozing off and spouting nonsense, he's fine. He just took a solid blow to the head. You just have to make sure he doesn't fall asleep and put a cold compress on his forehead. But if he's also thirsty, then God help him. That means he's bleeding internally, and there's nothing we can do for him.
What about bleeding? Should I bandage the wound?
Aye, a bandage will stop the bleeding, but you should first make sure there isn't a fracture.
How should I treat a burn?
Wash it with water and gently daub it with marigold ointment. Then just lightly dress it and give the patient some chamomile to calm his nerves.
Can I give them something to eat?
Certainly. A good strong broth would be best, or a potion that will bring his strength back. But be careful with head injuries and internal bleeding. Eating and drinking will only make it worse.
What's the proper way to treat a wound?
That's not hard. Always clean the wound first, and then lightly bind it with a bandage.
Так, и что у меня тут есть в сундуке? Сундук. Нет сундука. Погоди. Может, в упор не увидел? А, может, на втором этаже. Я лестницу в упор не увидел. Вот. Питьевая вода. Напоить. Желудочный снадобье. Слабоутоляющий отвар. Примочка. Где больные-то? Все там? А на F у нас что? А, отправиться спать. Так, Марк.
Where did they wound you, Mark?
I'm all right. I just have a headache. I always walk away on my own 2 feet.
You're talking bollocks. Let me take a look at your wounds.
I'm just really tired. I need some sleep. Leave me alone and go and treat someone else.
You threw up and you got a bloody wound on your left leg, and you're talking nonsense. I'll take a look at your head. It could be a concussion.
Oh, come on, I'm fine. Just a little tired.
Is there a cut under all that blood on your head? You've got a cut and some bruising. You took a hard hit to the head, didn't you?
What do I know? It was one hit after another. It all just blurred together.
I see you've got a cut on your leg.
Aye, but that's nothing.
It could get infected. It'll have to be treated. Maybe a strong elixir would do the trick.
Is that really necessary?
Even a healing potion isn't a cure-all. I'll still have to treat you properly.
Come on, I'm fine. Don't waste your time on me.
All right. I reckon I know what's wrong with you, Mark.
Я промою твои раны, ты главное не засни.
I'll clean and bandage your wounds, but most importantly, don't fall asleep, Mark. You've got a head injury.
Ah, come on, don't be silly. I'm perfectly fine. I'll just take a little nap and I'll be right as rain.
I'll try to treat you.
You sure about that?
I'll clean that wound for you.
Шнапсом?
I reckon you could use something stronger.
Aye, I wouldn't mind a swig.
Good. That's that. I could use some sort of potion.
Блять. Сейчас я тут... Блюдолящий отвар нужен, наверное.
This will put you back on your feet. Guaranteed.
I'm fine, really.
I'm gonna dress your wound. I'll just wrap it around here and tie it up here.
Sucker. Be careful.
Finished. It's as good as it'll get.
Not even worth mentioning.
Брашки. А надо?
I reckon we're done here.
Блять, про брашку там ничего не было. Я закончил.
I treated you the best I could.
Дашь ему брашки, он уснет, а он, наоборот, не должен спать.
So you did.
I cleaned and dressed your wounds, but you have a concussion.
I know. I could really use some shut-eye, but I don't have any shoes. Sorry.
You're spouting nonsense, but that's the concussion talking. Hopefully it'll wear off soon.
Oh, eyes.
Козлик.
At least somebody fell asleep.
Ты не вставай, не вставай.
You may not be dead, but you don't look all that great either, Kozlik. Alright, let's take a look at you. Christ, I have to change that stinking bandage on your leg. And there's likely something wrong with your head, too. This isn't good. I'll take a look at your head. Oh, that blood in your hair isn't yours. But you've got quite a fever. I should take a look at his belly, too. Nothing serious. Just a few bruises. It doesn't look like you'd have any internal injuries. Let's take a look at that wounded leg of yours. Oh, bloody hell. That bandage stinks. I'll have to treat it properly. Maybe some kind of potion would help. Aqua Vitalis or an antidote could help him. But I still have to treat him. Alright, I think I know what I need. I'll clean and dress your wound, but I'll have to cauterize it, or else the gangrene will kill you. Maybe it's for the best that you're sleeping. At least you hold still. Let's have a look at you.
Он спит с открытыми глазами? Так, давай сначала промоем раны.
Ugh, it's full of pus. There's just one thing for this. Some good spirits.
Шнапс считается крепким.
All right, I'll clean it with spirits.
Прижжем рану.
The best way to cauterize the wound is with gunpowder. I'll just pour a little right on the wound. And now to light it. Oh, Christ. Oh, what a stench.
А пуля-то тут при чем?
Damned fever. Didn't even wake up. The poor bloke's at death's door. At any rate, the wound's cauterized. It won't be festering now.
Повязку
change his
сменим.
bandage. I'll just tighten it a little here. There we are. Tear it off, tie it up, and we're done. That looks good. And that takes care of the bandaging. I could use a potion for that fever.
У меня была живая вода. Вот снадобье от лихорадки. Куда вот только живая вода делась, непонятно.
All right, this should help. I'll lift his head up a little so he doesn't choke. He didn't drink much and fell back asleep. Oh well, what can you do? Well, that's that. I did all I can do. That won't fester anymore. And I reckon his fever will break soon enough. You'll soon be better, God willing.
А где у нас еще один? Мы на одной стороне. Мне это тоже нужно. Стражник цирк.
I came to treat you.
Ты что тут один в темноте?
What hurts, Zverk?
I took a blow to the ribs, and my right leg hurts like hell. I'm fine otherwise.
Let me take a look at your wounds.
Just be careful, all right? I'm aching all over.
Don't worry, my friend. I'll just take a peek. And here. Aye, yes. You've got a bruise on your chest and some dried blood.
Well, that doesn't sound so bad, does it?
No, but you also have a pretty swollen ankle.
And what can we do about that?
I don't know yet. I'll have to take a closer look at it first. Let me have a look at your chest. Your ribs aren't just bruised. You've got a gash as well.
And what about it?
It's not too serious. I'll just have to clean the wound before bandaging it. Otherwise, you could get an ugly infection. I'll take a look at your foot. It's quite swollen.
How bad is it?
Nothing too serious. You just sprained your ankle. If we bandage it up nice and tight, you should be on your feet by tomorrow.
Oh, I'm glad to hear it.
I could give you some sort of potion.
You know potions too, do you?
But not even a chamomile potion can fix everything. I'll have to treat you as well.
I'd appreciate it, lad.
All right. I think I know what's wrong with you, Zverk. Your ankle just needs to be bound. But I'll also have to clean, stitch up, and bandage that wound on your chest. A buck's blood potion would do you good. Or at least some chamomile for your ankle.
Aye. It sounds like I just might pull through. But a drink would really hit the spot. I'm thirsty as hell. Could you get me something?
Let's get to it. I'm gonna treat you.
All right.
Do what you have to. Just make it quick.
Так, промой твою рану.
Clean that wound on your side, otherwise it'll fester.
Блин, мне надо было там промывать рану эти не водой, а шнапсом тоже. А этому дать ее попить воду. У меня одно вино осталось, это шнапс. А что я выбрал? Промыть рану сейчас? Давай шнапсом.
This is gonna sting a bit.
Ah, fucking hell, that burns.
The main thing is that it does what it's supposed to.
Я зашью твою рану.
I'll have to sew up that wound on your chest.
Make it quick, before I shit myself from the pain.
I'll just make a few quick stitches. That's it.
Christ. Ah, fuck.
Ah, damn it. Stop squirming around, Zverk. Trying to concentrate. One more knot.
Навык воровства сработал.
Mother of God. That wasn't exactly painless, mate.
Ну, блять, извини. Вообще-то иголка, нахуй, и нитка. Перевяжу раны.
Bind that ankle of yours and bandage your chest. There. I'll wrap it up like this and tie it up here.
Ah, Sakra. Well then, is that it?
All done. Now just don't make any sudden movements, Zverk.
Thanks. It seems to be holding well.
Well, that's the dressing done. Now for the rest.
Блять. Я не видел это. Я думал, он... Ну, я видел про лодыжку, но я думал, не будет сразу все перевязывать. А только рану, которую зашил. Ну, давай развяжем обратно лодыжку.
You think that will help?
I'll need the right potion.
Then go and find it, eh?
Я сейчас вернусь. Примочка. Увеличить ловкость. Ослабляет эффект ранения на 10. Так, уменьшает снижение максимальной выносливости. Ну, болеутоляющим давай натрем.
I'll rub some of this.
You think that will?
This should help the swelling go down.
Oh, it feels better already.
I'll give you something to drink.
About fucking time. Some wine would be nice, or at least some ale.
О, ну блин, тебе повезло.
Here's something to drink.
That's more like it. Thanks.
All right, that's all's work. I treated your wounds. The best thing you can do now is get some sleep.
Christ, you really are a good healer. I feel better already. Really. Thanks a lot.
Вроде всех вылечил. Я и застрял. Я все сделал.
I tried to treat all the wounded.
What do you mean you tried?
It wasn't easy, but I managed to treat all the wounded. I hope they'll be all right.
Great. The rest is in God's hands. There's nothing more we can do. Thanks, Henry. I'll go and have a look at the wounded later. Now you should take care of yourself. Here, this might come in handy.
Thanks. But I'll only take it if you don't need it.
I've got what I need. This was left over.
Are you finished for today?
Work like this is never finished. But you have to know when enough is enough. Otherwise, it'll drive you mad.
It's tough seeing people you know and care about in such a state.
You can't let it get to you. Neither the good or the bad. If you don't think about who's lying in front of you, you can focus better on what you need to do.
So isn't there anyone here who you really care about?
No. That is, not anymore. But enough of all that. I'd like to think about something else.
Наверное, потому что я на этот раз наорал. Ну, я ж переиграл. Первый раз мы с ней переспали, второй раз я попробовал у нее выведать вот это вот секреты крепости. Не стал потом перезагружаться. Но я думаю, тут можно с ней 2 раза возлечь.
Sounds good. But if the men saw me tipsy, I'd never hear the end of it. The best thing we can do is go to sleep. If you like, there's a free bed in the cabin. The wind blows through the gaps, but if you don't mind a bit of a squeeze, we'll be warm this evening. I'll come and see you when you go to bed. At least this day will have a happier ending. I wish you a blessed evening.
Ну хоть согреем друг друга. Еще можно с кем-нибудь поговорить? Воин. Понятно, тут мне не надо. Чисто ради практики. Булава, кинжал. Тупо. И вофенроки ихние. Что-то ищут. Походу пропал у них что-то. Ищут теперь. Янджишка. Спит. Ясно, понятно. Где же они все тут жили такой толпой? Прям на улице, что ли?
I'm sorry.
Ну тут, походу, больше нечего делать. А куда Багута делся, я что-то не понял. А где казематы, в которых мы сидели?
Leave me alone.
Hey!
You take care of the horses here?
Aye, that would be me, unfortunately. I'm just trying to think of what to do, because things aren't looking good.
What's wrong? Are they injured from battle?
Aye, that too. One of the mares took the brunt of it, the poor thing. She wasn't as lucky as you. Sakra! I almost shot you at that mill this morning, fella. You're bloody lucky our captain saved you. How did it all happen, anyway? Why were you with that bastard from Trotsky?
That's a long story. Just tell me what I can do to help.
Well, I have some horses in the stable that need shoeing. If we're gonna go anywhere tomorrow, that is. But Steer, the blacksmith, is dead. And his brother can't even forge a nail.
And how many horseshoes do you need?
All I need is enough to shoe the last 3 horses. But the 2 horseshoes I found lying around here are useless.
You're in luck. I'm a bit of a blacksmith myself. Any journeyman can make a horseshoe.
That really is quite the coincidence. I'd be happy to pay you for your work.
All right. But I'm going to need a forge and an anvil.
Don't worry about that. You'll find Bull in the castle forge. He's a hearty fella, but all thumbs when it comes to smithing. Tell that numbskull to let you use the forge for a while. Take care.
Пойду скую. Для подковы, блядь, самое сложнее всего ковать, по-моему. Так, а у меня есть с чего ковать-то? Железный лом, О, мне полно железного лома. Начать ковку. Рыцарский подков. Давай рыцарский ковать. Думаю, опыта больше получим в итоге. Мы.
Halfway there.
Хотя я, кажется, научился и подкову кагать. Я, по крайней мере, попадаю теперь. Нужно каждый раз наводиться в новую точку. Перед ударом. И теперь в замахе умудряюсь прицелиться куда надо.
This'll be done in no time.
О, отлично. Вирус услал обратно, что подкол сложнее всего ковать. Так, а что, мне 3 подковы надо выковать? Попробуйте обзавестись новыми союзниками. Отправить спать, найти подковы для пепеля. Ему нужно перековать 3 оставшихся лошадей новыми подковами. Будет хорошо, если я ему эти подковы... Наверное, 3, по идее. Рыцарские подковы. Как-то так. Все, что ли? Ничего себе. Тут я наловчился. Он первый подков задолбался по ним попадать. А может это именно из-за навыка? Типа, чем меньше навык, тем труднее выковать. Прицел там улетает, ой-ой-ой, куда? Подожди, этот пес балбос, как там тебя, бык? Да я последнюю скую. Тебе меньше работы. Туру-ту-ту-туру-туру-ту-ту. О, нормально. Ремесло 27. Что тут можно качнуть? Умелые ручки, тут осталось всякое ненужное. Как родное. Давай как родное качнем. Незаметность. Что в незаметности? Руки из плеч. Ты можешь ловко взламывать замки или шарить по чужим карманам, издалека никто не заметит. С глаз долой, сердце вон. С этой народной мудростью нельзя не согласиться, и потому ты вовсю ее используешь. Ты можешь ловко взламывать замки или шарить по чужим карманам. Издалека никто не заметит. Что это значит? Типа те, кто вдалеке стоит, или я издалека могу это делать? Я это немного не понял. Если доспех не так, ветер в поле. Если кто-то безуспешно пытается тебя обнаружить. Мимолетная тень. Естественный скилл. Давай вот руки с плеч. Хорошо, низ жопы. Меткость. Колющий выстрел. Если нанесешь противнику урон, то его выносливость будет восстанавливаться медленнее. Сразу после выстрела ты на какое-то время быстрее перезаряжаешь и нацеливаешь свое оружие, и можешь быстрее выстрелить повторно. Если ты успеешь сделать выстрел вовремя, эффект продолжает действовать. Пока ты в седле, выносливость при прицеливании из дальнобойного оружия расходится вдвое меньше. Давай залп, чтобы чаще стрелять. Так, один в поле воин. У врага чисто превосходство, в бою мощь твоих атак повышается на 10. Чем серьезнее ты ранен, так рыцарь на день плащи, так искусственная уловка. Что не податься на твою уловку, бывает затруднительно даже опытному противнику. Ложный выпад может показать банальным приемом, однако это не делает его менее смертоносным. Что за уловка? Я даже что-то не знаю в игре. Но это может сохранять устойчивую. Так, это понятно. Река, это про ловкость. Если тебе шлем, то удары по голове наносят на 20 меньше урона. Давай. Я не знаю, один в поле воин. Держи свои подковы.
You're in luck. It just so happens I have those horseshoes here.
Do you normally carry that much iron around on you?
Happy to help. Is there anything else I can do?
No, I'll shoe the horses myself. Here's something for your help. Thanks a lot, my friend. Take care.
Попробовать взвесить новыми союзниками. Ой, я всем помог, видимо. Ну! Катарина, я иду. Дай, что ли, ополоснусь сначала. Где здесь бадья была? Вон. Фига, бычью кровь и выпил, он до сих пор работает. Нормально. Надо наварить дофигища бычьей крови, такой сильный. Выносливость он вообще не тратится. Ну, я спать. А, она сама придет, да? Какая выглядит поприятней? Так, нет, я спать не могу, да?
Could you find some room there for me? I'm awfully, awfully tired. And cold too.
Музыка какая-то неромантичная.
But don't get too excited. As soon as I lie down, I'll sleep the sleep of the...
The just?
Something like that. But at least I don't have to worry about any bad dreams, since I'll be sleeping next to a knight.
Видимо, если бы тогда не наорал на нее, можно было бы и не просто поспать. А может и нет. Может, эта сцена всегда так кончается.
I am here, lad. And I'm coming for you.
Ничего себе. Аж вспотел весь.
Quickly barricade the gate! Hurry! Load up everything you get your hands on! Stones to the wall! All weapons to the gate! Horror, what in the hell?
Видимо, так было задумано.
What the hell is going on?
A bit of a rude awakening.
У меня меч только что на поясе прокрутился, что ли?
From the tower crest on their banners, looks like the Prague militia.
Сергерсмунд! А, вот ведь я в Сигизмунд. Сигизмунд совсем большая шишка. Это который калец ужег.
What do you want? Lord Nebak here would like his castle back. My liege, Sir Otto, wants your head. And I have an account to settle with a certain bastard of Radzig's.
Lord Berghoff! Since when did the Chamberlain of our land ally himself with such filth?
Ever since Jobst and Wenceslas started allying with filth like you, Zizka. Sir Istvan Tod is a master of your craft. He harassed Wenceslas' allies, just as you did King Sigismund's. He did a good job in Zassau, and he would have done so here too, were it not for Hanush's pair of buffoons.
That smug little fucker was in his service the whole time.
But I have to admit, Captain Zizka, that you've been a much bigger thorn in our backsides than we care for. Fortunately, my friend Marquardt just happened to be passing, so now your tricks won't help you anymore.
The execution awaits you, Captain. But if you're sensible, we'll spare your companions. Surrender!
Never surrender.
Is there any way to sneak out of here?
Even if there were, they wouldn't get far.
No. And I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Lord von Berghoff! Sir Markwart! Lord Nebak! And you! You treacherous shit! Kiss our asses!
God, is this retribution for my sins?
Sorry, my friend. I'm afraid your castle will be needing some repairs.
It'll start soon enough.
Aye. The waiting is the worst of it.
Let's not get on our knees just yet. If we hold out, they'll parley.
We have a chance. Not a big one, but a chance.
Michael, you deal with the shooters. The tower must not fall.
Don't worry, we'll hold it. God be with you, fellas.
I'll be on the gate, but if they storm us, we'll definitely need help.
All right, I need everyone else on the battlements.
God hear our prayer and kick their St. Clement's arse today.
So, to the task, my friends.
Ну ничего себе. Ты, бля. Что сказать-то? У них тоже эти стрелялки. Блять, кто мне там прицел прикрывает? Бросай лестницу. Блять, да хватит толкаться. Не вышло. А, я не могу бить, пока погода тут стоит. Я. Опять ты! Это же этот хер из леса. Ого. Дать я втащу. Вовремя чего пробежал. Что? Погоди, наш что-то вылетело. Отбить атаку у ворота. Сбить лестницы. Мы сбили лестницы. Защищая крепость, вы можете бросать камни на врагов. Возьмите камень из кучи, встаньте над врагом и бросьте камень вниз. Ау. А, может надо убрать оружие? Чё-то нихера. Его клич. Косой. А я попал. Или это не попал? Да бля. Так надо было дернуться в последний момент. Стрел кончились. Да ты гонишь. У меня еще есть... Во, мне еще полно нормальных стрел. Как отменить выстрел? Что-то они не очень спешат. Такое предположение, что чел с лестницы не убиваемый, а нет, убиваемый. Нифига, я вылез вообще в полный рост туда. Меня еще не подстрелили. На всех стрел не хватит. О, бронированный несет. Не донес. Блять, отлично, стрела пролетела. Ну, давай. Да, блять. Не могу так стрелять. Пошел нахер. О, походу, если бы у меня пики не было, я бы не мог скидывать. Да хватит толкаться. А. Стрелы есть? Стрелы есть? Блять. Где ваши стрелы? Недолго нам так отстреливаться? Там какой-то колдун, блядь, на метле летает. Багут. Что будем делать? Типа вот их летят за вторую. На ворот сходить.
I'll be right there.
It's bad.
What's wrong? We defended the gate, didn't we?
Aye, and we're holding the battlements on the tower. But they got into the lower castle. Our boys are getting hammered. We've got to get to their aid, right now.
I understand. I'll go with you.
Let's see what you... Nice hit. That won't work on me.
Так, а красный, я что-то не забыл еще, что перебежчик. Теперь красных бить надо. Получи, пражский ублюдок.
They got what they wanted. We did it, eh?
Ah, I hope so. But unfortunately, it isn't over yet. Something's happening up top. We have to go back quickly.
Oh, Sakura. When will this be over, Shizuka?
As soon as we kick their asses!
Slice him up! Watch out! I can't get a shot in! You'll be fucking sorry.
Ну, чё ты встал? Здорово, блядь! Затем секу. Что произошло?
We've got to fall back! Everyone back to the tower! Now!
Hurry! There's more coming!
Done for. Bollocks. They won't get into the tower easily. They'll parley, you'll see.
Fall back! Everyone, away from the tower!
I wouldn't be so sure about that.
Что случилось?
What the fuck is that?
Ух ты.
Pater, Noster, Kies and Keyless.
Надо делать вылазку.
Et debiti, nobis debita nostra sicut.
Take cover!
Et nos dimitibus debitoribus nostris.
Everyone away from the wall.
Et ne nos inducas in tentationem. But deliver us from evil.
Она сейчас взорвется. Нет. Я понадеялся на чудо. Смерч-шлем слетел. Упс. Все, они просто уехали? А, я ж подумал, нас так там и оставили.
Told you should have made a run for it. Aye. We should have taken off. At least then we wouldn't have to listen to your blathering.
But the last time I ran away, I lost everything.
You never do that again. It's just what I'm afraid of, Henry. Oh, what a splendid thing. Won't be much use to anyone as a corpse. The great thing about corpses is that they keep their mouths shut. Not dead yet. Well, if it hadn't been for that diabolical invention, we'd have stood a chance.
Show some respect, priest. Sir Otto christened this little beauty himself. He named it Finger of God. Whoever it points at.
Stop! Halt! Pull up!
What is it, sir?
The Parway's here, Istvan. I need someone to keep watch on Trotsky while I'm with the king. Take the captives with you and get what you can out of them. We need to know what the Jobst and the Leipa lords are plotting.
With the greatest pleasure, sir.
Don't spare them. And when they sing, send me a message with what you found out. But the young lord of Bjergstein will be coming along with me. He's too valuable a commodity. He'll come in handy as a hostage, if Hanu tries any tricks. And here are the orders from King Sigismund, so you know what to question them about and where to find us. And I'm counting on you to keep my castle in one piece until I return.
Rest assured, my lord.
Good. Forwards!
Listen to him, Ernest.
Это
Like a
какая-то
child of the night. Beautiful music.
текстурка была ужасная.
Go to hell. But now the fun's over. I don't have all night to deal with you. I have 2 more guests to attend to, and I want to get some sleep.
Sleep sweetly while you can.
Oh, I will. Don't
Спи сладко, он сказал.
I've had a couple of hard, nerve-wracking days.
Пока
But in the
можешь.
end, everything went according to plan. And what's more, I have this wonderful entertainment before bedtime. I'll sleep the sleep of the dead.
I hope you do. Literally.
You'd do better to say your prayers, priest. It'll be your turn soon.
You'll rot in hell.
You think people like me are afraid of hell? The powerful lords invoke hell to keep simpletons like you in line. God doesn't give a shit about me. And the feeling's mutual. What's the penance for such blasphemy, priest? How many are fathers and all that shit, eh?
Your penance will be to drown in shit.
You're quite witty for a priest. I like you. But now back to work.
Sir, the other one just came round too.
Excellent. As soon as we're done with the captain here, we'll turn our attention to him.
Leave the captain alone, you swine.
Would you look at that? You've still got some fire in you. But don't worry, you'll get your turn.
I said, leave him alone. He doesn't know anything.
Sir Istvan told you to shut up.
It's time to start singing, Captain. Where are Jobst of Luxembourg and Jan of Liechtenstein?
Why do you think I've got anything to do with that fucking traitor?
Turncoat. Now, don't tell me there are disputes in King Wenceslas's camp. That would sadden me. But I'm afraid Jobst's latest treachery was directed at King Sigismund. And that's why I'm asking you. Where is he?
Kiss my ass.
А чё у него было, у него отобрали?
It seems you don't value your life. To be fair, though, if I were in your shoes, I'd probably want it to be all over quickly, too. So we'll see how your new best friend Henry is doing.
I'll kill you. And your Eric will have to watch. And as soon as I'm finished with you, I'll gut him as well.
I'll pretend you never said that. Now you have one last chance. I'll repeat the question, but this is the last time I ask nicely. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? What were they doing in Ratai?
I don't know anything about those two. Really?
Don't take me for a fool, boy.
I don't. But you're not what you're pretending to be either. I keep thinking, why is he doing it? What's behind it? You pretend to be cruel, but you take good care of Eric. Someone must have really hurt you. Am I right?
Hear that? He's concerned about other people's souls while he's being tortured. That's a first for me. Listen, you bastard. Stop talking shit and answer my questions.
The reason I'm interested is it might come in handy when I'm torturing Eric.
You're only making things worse for yourself. Let's try this again. Jobst and Liechtenstein, where are they? Why did they meet with Radzig? What do they have planned?
I don't know anything. So you can put an end to this now and save yourself the effort.
You think you can wriggle out of this so easily and that I'll kill you without getting what I want? Even if it's just a bit of pleasure? No, no. I honestly don't understand why you're trying to play the hero. On account of your cronies here? The captain already told me plenty, and the priest here is shaking like a leaf. He won't last long.
I told you nothing, you whoreson!
You told me more than you think. And you ought to get some rest. Oh! So, Jobst and that other bastard, Liechtenstein. Where are they? What are they doing? What was discussed in Ratai?
Выдумать что-нибудь.
All right. I'll tell you what I know about them.
At last! Not hard, is it? Go on then.
Jobst has a big problem. He lent money to Sigismund, who promised him Brandenburg in return. Only Sigismund isn't paying, and the Brandenburgers aren't just gonna yield to him. So now he's acting like he's working for a good cause, but in fact he's just playing his own game. He has a grudge against Sigismund, and the Liechtensteiners are the same. They lent money to Wenceslas in return for Breslau. Only if Wenceslas loses the throne, there's no one to confirm the deal.
That's all very well, and it may even be true. But it tells me nothing about where they are now and what they're doing. Well, had enough at last? Can we start being serious finally?
Ё-моё.
Is it worth suffering like this to protect that traitor and turncoat Jobst? Do you think letting yourself be killed will do any good? This is not your war.
Это я так говорил, блядь, пару стримов назад.
Tell me what I want to know, I'll stop. And I'll get von Bergau to demand a ransom for you from Radzig. Then you'll be able to go back to that shithole of yours.
I can't tell you anything, because I don't know anything. The Lords don't give a shit about me. No one discussed with me why we were coming here. Radzig doesn't talk politics with me. Does von Bergau confide in you about his plans when he gives you orders?
Was that a rhetorical question, or are you actually asking? If you are, then yes, he does confide in me. Fancy that. And that's why I don't believe for a moment that your father doesn't tell you anything. This is the last time I'll ask. What do you know about Jobst and Liechtenstein? Where did they go from Ratai? What do they have planned?
And I'm telling you, for the last time, go fuck yourself.
As you wish. You had your chance to speak. It's your own stupid fault you didn't take it. Normally, I'd have a bit more fun with you. I did promise at Nebakov to gut you after all, but I don't have the time. So I'll gut someone else and leave you to Ernest here. Get rid of him.
Right now?
Right now. But if you want a bit of enjoyment, you can make it slow.
As you wish.
Бля, походу, если типа не говорить, ты умрешь. Надо все рассказать.
No! Stop it! Don't do it!
What is it, priest? Is there something you'd like to tell us?
Godwin, no!
Нет, могу это сдаст.
Tell me then. What's on your mind, father?
From what I understood, Jobs is looking for allies so he can take on Sigismund.
That's not really news. I want to know where he is now.
In Brandenburg. He went to Brandenburg.
That's better. And what about Liechtenstein?
Radzig said Jobs sent him to Kuttenberg. That's all I know. As God is my witness.
Well, I'll be. He sent him right into Sigismund's lap. This might surprise you, but I believe you. And you've saved this bastard's life. You'll be rewarded in heaven for that. Well then, that will do for today. See? All you had to do was cooperate a bit, and now it's all over. Wasn't all that blood spilt needlessly? Now rest up. You'll need a lot of strength for tomorrow. There's a lot more I want to know. Good night, gentlemen. Well, that's that. Find Eric for me. He's going on a little trip.
Does running for it still seem like a bad idea to you?
Yeah, the worst of it is that we betrayed the others. And now they'll get the same as us.
Oh. Don't feel so bad about it, lad. Everyone breaks under torture. It's only a matter of time.
Hey. Can you hear that?
Это та тетка с пруда, она даже сам песню поет. Ну ничего себе. Как ее там звать-то?
About time, Catherine.
А, все-таки он знал ее.
What took you so long?
You can hang around here a bit longer if you like.
Wait. You? So that's why you pretended not to know me this whole time?
Did you work that out all by yourself?
And that's why you killed that man by the pond?
I wouldn't let anyone put their filthy heads on my most loyal sister-in-arms, would I?
Да как бы я ничего бы ты поделать не смог. Как ты меня все ж признала?
So you did recognize me after that?
You think I'd forget someone who saved my life? You behaved like an utter madman who's tired of life. But I'm grateful to you, Henry.
I'm not tired of life. I'll just never run away from a fight again.
Like I said, a madman. Are you alright?
I'll live. But everything else won't be so straightforward.
What about you two?
Better than I probably look.
He didn't pay all that much attention to me. We haven't met, my dear. Godwin's the name.
Catherine. But this isn't the time for pleasantries. We have to get out of here.
The lass is right. Get out of here. How?
I've thought of that. There's a secret passageway that leads right from the basement to the Apollonia Rocks.
A secret passage?
That's
А, я в нем был.
Good
Который в
work,
колодец
Kate.
ведет. Вот почему дверь не открывалась в тот раз.
So what are we waiting for?
Don't count your chickens yet. It won't be that simple. There's an iron gate at the start of the passage. We won't be able to force it, we need the key. And the Lord of the Castle has it.
And right now, that's the Hungarian. Sakra. Where can we find him?
In his chambers at the top of the Crone Tower, most likely. That's the smaller tower on the far side of the castle.
Getting hold of the orders he got from von Berghoff would also come in handy.
And our things.
Istvan had your things taken to his chambers. And the documents will be in either the scribe's chambers or von Berghoff's.
How many people are there in the castle?
That's one thing working in our favor. A lot of them left with von Berghoff. Here in the upper castle, there's just Istvan and a couple of men. There are more in the lower courtyard, but we don't have to worry about them. Besides, there's a storm on the way, so they'll all be inside.
I'll take care of Istvan and get the keys.
Sure. That's a brilliant plan. Someone has to. And I'm in no state to do it myself.
Don't worry. I'll do it. I have a score to settle with him anyway.
That's just what I'm afraid of. He said he wants to get some sleep. With any luck, the lad will find him in bed. The two of us can go. Don't take this the wrong way, Godwin. But Henry has to be stealthy, and you'd just get in his way. What's more, we need to search our tower, find von Berghoff's orders. And to keep guard. If someone came, Catherine wouldn't be able to handle him on her own. And I can't help her in this state.
Have you forgotten, Shishka? I'm supposed to bring him home in one piece.
Don't worry, he can cope. Someone who can hack me in the face won't have any difficulty with that fucking Hungarian midget.
All right, then. Be careful. And don't take unnecessary risks. No fucking around. Just cut his throat while he's asleep.
It's not every day you hear a priest handing out advice on throat cutting. But I'll follow it. Alright, let's split up. I'll take care of Istvan and search the scribe's chambers on the way. And you, Godwin, see what you can find in von Berghoff's chambers.
If I must.
Мне бы доспех и оружие. Свой, что ли, отдаст? А, намучу по дороге.
Shall we go, Godwin?
You go ahead. I'll do my priestly duties over the dead man here and head right up. Good luck.
Wait, Henry. I'll give you my knife. I won't need it here.
Thanks.
I'll take care of Jan. Hurry.
Кинжал. Он сам оделся. Где там труп-то? Боевой меч, батват. Так будет получше. Может, еще за стражника сойду.
It's not so terrible.
Никогда не поздно травы набрать. Что-то сила цветов не активировалась. Ладно, давай на сегодня заканчивать. Я же могу сохранить и выйти. Надеюсь, что да. Да, можно выходить без шнапса. Засиделся, я сегодня засиделся. Но сегодня было классно. Прикольные были зарубы. И затянулся такой сюжет. Необычные повороты сегодня были. Нет, с пушкой я думал, под конец шалопраз взорвется и не выстрелит, и мы как-то спасем, но я. Но после всего этого я уже даже забыл про Катерину и не ожидал вообще ее увидеть. Но там в разговоре об этом упоминалось. Я вообще тоже подумал, что они знакомы. Но он сказал, что нет. Я просто, говорит, не мог позволить себе подряд, типа, насиловать, грабить. Насиловать. Грабить-то не грабили. Насиловать. Он говорит, отлично, все-таки знакомы были. Ясненько, понятненько. Ну ладно, завтра-то утром встретимся. Продолжим все это дело. Спасибо, что смотрели. Всем хорошего, всего вам лучшего из наилучшего. Не болейте, до скорых встреч и удачи вам.